Master Flying Rhino's armor with authentic battle damage!
Hi again, I'm Adam. I'm a tabletop role-playing game designer working on 12 Realms, which is a game in development. Today I'm going to be talking about damage. A few videos ago I talked about how to roll dice in a fight, but you probably noticed that combat was resolved before anyone actually got hurt. Not so today.
I choose violence.
As I mentioned before, in 12 Realms you have two kinds of dice, offense and defense. A die representing your shield, your armor, or your reflexes is a defense die. A die representing your spear, fire magic, or crossbow is an offense die. Some dice are versatile. They can be either. A sword you can wound or parry, and so that is offense or defense. Generally, you pair each of your offense dice with one of your enemy's defense dice. If you have more offense dice than your enemy has defense dice, you can double up. So the sum of your offense dice can then be compared to a defense die. Let's say you hit. That means your offense die is greater than your enemy's defense die. What then? The enemy loses HP equal to the difference. If my sword die is a 6, and your reflex die is a 5, then you lose 1 HP. Pretty simple. I like this for a couple of reasons. 1, no separate rolls. I don't have to roll one die for an attack and another die for damage. 2, not only does it mean you're more likely to hit when you roll high, it also means you inflict more damage. It seems strange to be rolling a 19 and then only rolling a 1 on your damage die. In 12 Realms, when you roll high to hit, it also means you're rolling high for damage. If you're used to a fantasy game like Dungeons & Dragons, HP is measured in the dozens or hundreds of points. In 12 Realms, the average person has 2. So adjust your expectations accordingly. But that's not all. What if you fail? Each time a player fails, they get an experience point. That's supposed to simulate a person learning from their mistakes. Failure can be a great teacher. If you succeed, you feel good. If you fail, you get better. That's not all either. If you do really well, like really well, if your die roll is double theirs, say I rolled a 6 and the storyteller rolled a 3, my enemy temporarily loses that die, which can represent something like wounding their sword arm or disarming them. It's temporary, but do that often enough and you can turn the tide of a battle. If any of that sounded awesome, please follow the Kickstarter pre-launch page. We're up to 175 followers right now, which means we just need 825 more before we launch. And I'm confident we'll get there. Have fun, keep gaming.